Welcome to your tomb. Doom! Welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Shadows of Arm, the Enhanced Edition. And we are here with our slightly evilish party. Just exploring some tombs in the graveyard district of Arm.
Very well.
I have been thinking a little. I've been thinking of the time I've spent with the Rivel, the humans, and I have found nothing redeeming or worthwhile in them.
We are meant to find this revelation coming from you. It might surprise you to find that most would consider you without redeeming qualities either, Drow.
If I required commentary from you, mongrel, I would tug on your collar or blow a dog whistle to gain your attention.
My words were for Skizzy and Skizzy alone. Yet you speak them loudly enough for everyone to hear. Perhaps a little longer attached to a stick might have improved your outlook. It was plenty to reduce my already poor view of Riven, half-breed. Which were my words to Skizny. Resume chewing cud and allow me to converse with him. We shouldn't judge all humans by the actions of a few, Viconia. No, shall I not judge them by the farmer in Bergos, or by the fanatic who would have burned me alive, or by the countless peasants who have hunted me? Name me one service dweller who has treated me with any civility. Well, how about me, for instance? You? You gather fools like moths to a flame and wander without knowledge of real experience. What do you know, moronic Jaluk? Now leave me be. Jaluk is a word for the drow word for male, by the way. So yes, Viconia was not too nice there.
Help me, please.
Oh no, what's the problem now?
It's Uncle Lester. He's risen from his grave. He scared everyone away who was at the funeral, and now he's come after me.
I put up with... Well, let's find the phrase. I put up with this cheap bastard all my life. You know what he left me in his will? A sweater! Now even in death the damn little fiend still torments me! That's a very green
cheap
zombie.
sweater? Well, I'll have you know that belonged to your grandfather, you ungrateful git.
Ah! It's him!
Call me a fiend, will you? Well, I've never seen such a cheap funeral in my life. You sold my clothes and kept the casket closed. You picked the flowers this morning from near the swamp.
And you gave a drunken priest of tellers and few copper to slur some lines of profanity out of put past the eulogy. The outrage, the sheer outrage! Yeah, how can I afford... I'm losing this guy's voice now. Oh, how can I afford you, old fool? You left me all the money to the Calamshite whore. You're lucky I didn't just dump you in the river. Ah, the indignity! The several indignity! You miserable wretch of a nephew! Go back to your grave, you worm-ridden devil! Only you would rise from the dead to torment me! Oh, I'll go back all right, but not before I kill you, you disgusting piece of filth! Prepare to die, Nevin! Save me! Save me! Let's try and save him. Because,
You're mine!
didn't appreciate cheap people. You bastard! Now I have to pay to have you reburied. I should have chopped you up into mud and fed you to the dogs. Yeah. Now where's that idiot priest? And we also get more experience if we save Nevin from Uncle Lester. Because the undead is a bit more powerful than Nevin the cheap nephew. So there's a lot of people here in the graveyard during the day. We are not going to be dealing with them just yet. Yeah. Because over here is Dragomir's tomb.
The tomb of Dragomir.
Open it! I want to see the great treasure! terrifying howl escapes opening the tomb door. The presence washes over you. You must not enter the tomb! Oh, you must enter the tomb, actually. Sorry.
What do you...
So come on in.
Yes?
Oh, well, that's one dead
Lil Allure!
thief.
For sure!
On my way.
There's one kind of shady thief like ghosts, I guess. Alright, just daggers. Let's all head on in.
You there. You must help me. Please. I beg of you.
This is curious. I thought this was going to be Dragomir's tomb.
Who and what are you?
My name is Bassaman. I was once a messenger for the council, and I traveled the land on various missions. I had experienced almost everything except for one. I'd never experienced love. It was until the day I met Baishira. She was an ex-cleric of Sunni, cast out of the sect by vicious rumors that were both untrue and unfair. She was traveling alone in the countryside, not far from the city. She was pitiful when I met her. Her clothing was torn, her face was tear-streaked, but a certain grace and beauty emanated from her nonetheless. We spent a day together, walking the fields along the streams. I always scoffed at the idea of love at first sight, but being with Baishira changed all of that for me. I knew right then and there that my life seemed complete. I was in love.
Hurry up and get to the point. I don't have all day on romantic soliloquies.
I realized that I'd fallen dreadfully behind schedule, so I begged to return to her to return to the city with me. At first, she did not agree, as the thought of seeing the Temple of Sunni, even from a distance, would break her heart even more. She must have realized that she loved me as well. She finally decided to join me in my return. Things did not go well upon my arrival, however. Every cleric of Sun we passed ridiculed her, and it broke my heart to see her in anguish. We hurried back to the council chambers, where I awaited my fate as well. Tardiness has not looked well upon for a messenger, and the council had just finished an especially stressful debate, so none of the members were in very high spirits. I was fired on the spot. Having nowhere to go, we wandered the city for a while, finally settling in the slums. We lived in the street doing odd jobs where we could find them, but we never let the depression bring us down. We had each other and we were both happy.
Well, I'm very glad of you. Where do I come in this? Wait a second, that's a good question. Do not understand. How is it you are able to afford an elaborate tomb for your death then, if you're poor?
Well, it was certainly not by the shining shoes of cleaning latrines. That much is certain. You see, when I ran by Shira outside of the city, she was actually on her way to Esmeralda. That's a place in the Forgotten Realms, I believe. Kind of another city, where much of her family still lives. It seems that her uncle entered a partnership with an ambitious dwarf to mine potential lithium vein not far to the east. Their luck paid off, and it turned out to be one of the largest finds in all of Arma. Baishira's uncle was instantly wealthy. Lucky for us, very giving. Somehow he found us there in the slums. Good man he was. He never questioned how his niece has fallen so far. He gave only from his heart. With the money he gave us, we were able to afford a small home near Joaquin Promenade. I was able to find work with Enge, who owned a shop above the Adventurer's Mark there, and he had a courier service on the side. Baishira found a job with Mira, who also had a shop in the Promenade. Keeping track of her inventory, we were both happy and lived a life of pure love. Oh, what a long-winded story this is.
I don't see your story had a happy ending, except you're still here now, standing as a hideous undead creature. How did you die, and why are you not at peace then?
Ah, my end was not a pleasant one.
No. It came to pass that Bashira learned that she was with child. Not long afterwards, Ennis informed me my next mission, one that would be dangerous indeed. I was to deliver a message to his contact in Kalimport. He had booked a passage on a ship leaving soon. The trip would not have taken long. Bashira begged me not to go. We had a terrible fight before I left home. We were so upset that we did not kiss each other goodbye, something we had done before every trip on which I embarked. I remember this fact when it was too late. While I was on the ship navigating the high seas, we were attacked by pirates not far from port, and I caught an enemy arrow right through the heart. Shot through the heart! And the pirates are to blame! Pirates give love a bad name! Sorry about that. My body was presumably returned to the city, and here I was entombed. I do not recall my funeral, as I awoke in my current state sometime later. I can only guess that some curse is brought upon me and something I've done, though I know not what it may be. So what does you want me to do then? I do not know. I suppose I cannot expect a total stranger to be able to aid in me in my predicament. I have been pondering this curse for so long now. Perhaps it's time to accept my fate. But seeing my beloved just one more time will bring me joy to my, heart. I would dearly love to give her one last kiss, for I fear that she will not want to kiss me in my current state. Perhaps not. Where might I find this Bashira? A laugher you will likely see here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do this one. You are a kind man to do this for me. I cannot be certain how long I've been locked in this tomb, but perhaps Mira would have more information. Her shop is on the circus. Yeah, we know where that is. I hope you've got plenty of gold stashed away in this tomb. Thank you. I'll be able to find Bashira.
I must enter.
Ah, sure, let's go. Treasure and all that. Oh, okay, there's a secret door here. I was confused. Yeah. Right. A little magical shield behind as well, I guess. Dragomir's tomb, yes. This is a new cutscene, actually. It's a lot less grainy.
Jacques.
You bring me to such interesting places, Kisney.
I'm not liking the look of the Trail of Bones. What's down here?
The treasure is still here.
Wait a second, this isn't going to be some metaphorical treasure, is it? The last thing I need is to learn an important truth about myself. The tomb must be opened. You must enter the tomb. Living or dead, no one commands me. Free us. Awake the sleeper. And then they scream that we must enter.
For wealth and power!
This was once. Uh-oh, fuck. Fuck balls.
Yes.
That's a scary shade. Leave Edwin alone. Stop it, you scary shade, you. Yeah.
What
Oh well, at least I won't have to use those levels.
And has no effect!
What's... Oh dear, devil shade. That's a scary thing. Did it just spawn a bunch of extra monsters at the same turn? At least he's dead.
With vengeance!
what you deserve!
Yeah, oh, this is a hard one. I think we can do this, but... Yeah, we have some victims.
Do I have to do
right
all
now.
the work?
Dear me, this is scary. The devil shade especially, the devil's scary.
Yes, I do.
We might need to, I don't know, rest a bit before we make it through this dangerous tomb. Let's just resurrect. And levels. So we definitely, what we could use is some protection from negative effects or something. And let's actually do a wondrous recall. Hopefully that'll recall a few spells. Ah, damn it, it doesn't get the, because I had this memorized, so I don't get the, what is it, the level drain fix returned.
Nature could find a home here if it were properly cleansed and balanced.
Right, now we need to throw up the healing spells. I'll discuss through this.
You know, bag of tricks, ye and I are nae so different. You fetch all with eye of newt and tongue of salamander. I with battle axe and bloodlust.
Ah, the magic of murder, I guess.
A rather bold conjecture, don't you think, Corgan?
Nay, not so bold. The rest of the backpaddlers haven't a clue. Ye and I, we know the long-lived capacity for horrible and severe, eh, friend? We know.
You're an odd little fellow, Corgan. I'm not quite sure what to make of you and your chagrins.
Did someone
So
say
yes, a little bit of bonding after a bunch of healing.
you owe me?
Alright, so this is could be kind of a scary dungeon crawl. Small slot in the wall fits a cylinder. So it would fit into. I don't think there are cylinders around here. Yeah, just boring old daggers.
Yes?
Oh, I'm gonna... Yeah, I knew it. Oh, knew it!
Yes,
There'll be
if
traps
it's
here.
required.
What now? I'll go.
I hope there's no more devil shades. That one was really scary.
You are lucky, if that is what you want.
Tell me you're very well.
Oh, there's our shade roofs. Those are not too terrible. Oh, that's terrible, though. That's another devil shade.
Blood and glory! Now
Kill it well.
Here! I will speak, Goatee.
Well, there went,
Did someone say good?
Next swing!
well, it's almost dead. Come on, get it. Good!
Yes?
Dead before that was. Holy shit, those things are scary. Honestly, these shadow fiends are bad news as well.
Go bother someone else.
Yeah, I think we might need to do this as gonna be
For
scary.
wealth and power! What now?
It cannot end like this!
Who stands?
I agree. This it cannot end like this. Drink.
No mercy for those who
Tell
oppose
me
us!
Uh-oh.
Did someone say
Now we really need to get quickly. We don't want Triconia to die.
Nothing but die!
Here's our rest machine. No, so it's Jahira, but Jahira's dead now.
My head hurts.
what now? Fine,
What
fine.
would you have me do? It's cloudy, but I will try.
No,
You
we
must enter the tomb.
You don't give orders here, Haxat. Where's the treasure?
The way to it lies within. Be careful.
don't understand. Why are you not coming with
I
us?
cannot. You must go.
Well, this treasure better be worth it. So I guess Haxat cannot pass beyond this point. Well, but first, I think we need to recuperate after this. Maybe we'll go kill Corgan's friends in the next episode before we return to this Dragomir's tomb, because it's a scary ass place with those devil bloody shades. Draining your levels away in the way how fast they attack. It's horrible. Horrible, I say. Well, that'll be a thing for the next one then. Till then!